Arrive at the mat with reverence, reaching the arms up for that deep inhale. Exhale, sink into the heels, hips lower down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, hips sink down and reach it back up with the inhale. Exhale, arms reach forward back into fierce pose. Deep inhale and exhale, fold it down. Hands on the mat, or maybe hold on to that opposite elbow, little sway, little rock. Knees are bent. And slowly walk the hands forward on the mat, coming into downward dog. Feet are on the mat now, and the heels are sinking towards the ground. Walk a little bit further forward into plank. Strong core here, and then hug it back into downward dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, navel draws back. Downward dog. A few more times, forward into plank, and exhale, shifting back. Last one here. And then bring the knees down if you like, lowering all the way down on that exhale onto the mat. Lift the hands and feel the chest up as you inhale, lowering with the exhale. Repeat and lift the feet as well. And create a little wave here, lifting the chest and the feet. The arms may spread to the sides. Maybe you add an extra movement of reaching the arms forward as you exhale and moving them back with the inhale. Next time you bring the hands back, interlace the hands here. Draw the fingers back towards the feet. And exhale, release it down. Place one cheek on your hands. Let the heels sway side to side. And then bring the feet back down. Hands by the sides of your ribs. Elbows hug tightly in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, moving up into downward dog. Hips nicely back. Heels towards the floor. And inhale, shift back into plank with the exhale into downward dog. A little flow here like we did earlier. Moving forward on the inhale. Exhale, lower down all the way onto the mat again. This time bend the knees. Reach back and see if you can hold on to those feet. If so, push the feet up and back to lift into bow pose. Another option is to move back into Shavasana as we did earlier, where you lift the chest, the hands, and the feet. Exhale, release down onto the floor, let the heels sway. And use the other side of the cheek this time. And then come back up into Cobra as you inhale. Maybe it's time. Take a child pose here, releasing the hips onto the heels, forehead onto the mat. And when you're ready, tuck the toes, let the hips come up and back into downward dog. We're going to walk forward to the top of the mat. Let it sway for a moment, and then reach the arms up with a deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, stand tall. Roll the shoulders back, palms facing forward. Notice the ground under your feet. And bring the left hand onto your heart. Right knee hugs in tightly. And then get hold of that foot as you bring that foot behind you. Hold on to the inside of that foot, and as you press the foot back into your hand, let it slowly lift. Finding your balance here, be sure your gaze is focused. Maybe reach that left arm up and find a little tilt in your dancer pose. Release the feet back down, shoulders roll back. Find mountain pose. And shift your balance onto that right foot. Right hand onto the heart, left foot moves back, hold on to that left foot here. Right arm may move up. Maybe find a tilt. Come back into standing. Shoulders roll back. Inhale deeply, reach it up and bring the hands back to heart center. We're going to step back with that left foot really far back, both feet on the ground, solid. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, draw the elbows out by your sides. Inhale, reach it back up, lengthen that front leg. Exhale, sink back into the knee. Inhale, reach it up, and then reach all the way forward as you exhale. Stay nice and long in the upper body, and then walk it down on the leg as far as it feels okay. Maybe you reach the mat here. And walk the hands forward, lifting that back leg up. Let the toes face down in your standing split. Slowly hug that knee under and behind you to sit down in Gomukhasana. Reach the left arm up. And hold on to that elbow for a moment here to place it properly. Then wrap the right arm behind you. Maybe you can find a bind here. Lean the head against the arms. And release. Walk the hands over to your left side. Walk it around into a wide-legged forward fold. Feet are slightly facing inward. Fully release the neck. And then walk back onto your mat here. We can come back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, moving up into cobra. Or up dog at this time. Exhale, downward dog. Step or hop towards the top of the mat here as you exhale and rise into fierce pose on the inhale. Hips are steep. And then reach it up as you inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Back with your right foot this time. Really big step. Both feet are on the ground, heels on the ground, arms reach up as you inhale. Open the arms on the exhale. Inhale, arms reach up, long legs. Bend the knees and the elbows on the exhale. With the next inhale, reach it up, and then exhale, lifting, moving forward, reaching as far as you can, and then folding down. Another breath here. And then walk the hands forward, lifting that back leg as high as possible. Let the toes still face down, and then hug that right knee behind the left as you slowly bring it down to a seat. And Gomukhasana. Right arm reaches up. Place the hand on your back. Let the left hand help you move that elbow in a more comfortable place. And then reach the head nice and tall. Lean it back a little bit. Maybe you find a bind here with the arms. Notice your breath. Release the arms. Coming back into our wide-legged forward fold. This time maybe hold on to the ankles. We have the elbows move out a little bit. And then walk the feet slightly closer. Let the hips drop down. Walk the hands out on the floor. You push the knees out just a bit more with your outer arm. And shift forward onto the hands. Make sure you look ahead of you. Further ahead of you. Maybe you leave the floor with 1 or 2 feet. Exploring a little arm balance here. Perfect. And shifting right back into boat pose, balancing on our bottoms. Maybe incorporate a little flow here. Rounding the back as you exhale, lifting the chest on the inhale. Bring the feet down here, soles of the feet together, knees fold out at the sides, Baddha Konasana. Let the chest stay lifted for a moment as you walk the hands forward, bit by bit. Take your time, reach it forward, round the chest, let the head hang. And now walk the hands back up. And stretch that left leg forward. Place yourself a little bit more sideways. Maybe the arms stretch out to really lengthen the spine here. And then lean that left elbow onto your leg. Right arm reaches overhead. Keep it long. Length is what we're going for. Maybe the elbow. The left elbow can come onto the floor here. So you can reach a little bit further. And then glide that arm all the way around. Reaching the left arm overhead. Lift the hip. Exhale, sink it back down. We're going to flow here. Inhale, lift the hips up. Reach back. Exhale, come back, fold down. One more time. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Exhale, fold it down. And come back here. When you switch the sides, right leg stretches out. Stay nicely on your side. Reaching, almost reaching back here with that left arm and then overhead. So you can want to bring the right hand onto the mat, where that elbow comes down. Maybe even bring that arm to your opposite knee, pressing the back of the hand down, getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. And then swing it around. Lift the hips up, arm reaches overhead with a deep inhale, exhale, fold it back down. Inhale, lift the hips up, long leg, exhale down. Last one here. Inhale, reach it up, enjoy it, peel yourself open towards the sky. And then come back down. We're gonna lay down on the mat here, feet are on the mat. And then lift the hips up into bridge pose. Press the shoulders down. Maybe you walk the shoulders a little bit underneath your elbows. Maybe find a bind by interlacing those fingers again, pressing the elbows into the mat. Keep lifting by pressing into the heels, pressing into the balls of the feet. Lift the heels. Arms fold out to the side and exhale, roll it down. A little sway here, side to side, windshield wiper motion with the knees. And then hug the knee a little bit closer, the top knee closer to you as you let it fold to your side. So you can bring the head towards your opposite shoulder. You may even extend that top leg a little bit out if that feels good. Notice where you feel the twist. And move to the other side. Head comes over to your opposite shoulder. And again, if you want to extend that top leg a little bit, you may do that. And notice where the breath is. And come back, give yourself a big hug, hugging those knees in tightly. Pick up the head for a moment. And then reach the feet and hand up to the sky as you inhale. Release the arms overhead. Wiggle the feet a little, circling. A little flex and point there with the ankles. And if you would like to stretch the legs out, And simply enjoy relaxing here for a moment. This is a good time. If you would like to move more towards a short seated meditation, come up slowly into a comfortable seat. Sitting nice and tall here. Let the head roll side to side, coming down at the chest and back to the sides. Roll the shoulder a couple times and bring the hands behind you, holding onto the opposite elbows. Chin draws to the chest, crown is still nice and tall. And then lean towards your right shoulder. Draw the chin a little bit closer to the collarbone. And then move the head up to the ceiling. Just a few times, a little sway, a little nod. Notice if you feel any tightness. And then do the same thing on the other side, moving the head at a little swaying, nodding motion. Stay. If you notice a little bit more tension here, and exhale it. Release the arms now. I'm going to cross that right arm on top, left arm underneath. Maybe you can hug the hands around as well in that eagle pose. If that doesn't want to happen, you can always hold on to your shoulders or shoulder blades behind you. Switch the arms here. And with the inhale and exhale, find upward movement and a little bow. Just get a little bit more stretch in that upper shoulder area. Loosen it out. And then press the legs down with the hands. Allow yourself to feel really grounded, maybe fingertips anchor with the mat here. Let the hands be comfortable on your lap or thighs. Eyes softened or closed. And the breath is smooth. Take note of what is going on inside. Take note of the pause and stillness in between. Blink the eyes open slowly, coming back, hands together. Little bow of gratitude to yourself and for practicing together. Thank you.